Hi guys and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 here with Rangers. I'm going to be taking on Motherwell just now in the William Hill Scottish Cup quarter final. I just want, before we actually kick off here, just to apologise for the sporadic upload schedule this week. I've been really busy, but what I'm going to do to make up for it today is a bumper episode. We're going to be playing Motherwell and Leipzig, and we're going to play St Johnstone. So we're going to do a wee triple header today. Without further ado, let's get into this. Christian Paez has unfortunately picked up an injury, so Jamie Burjonas will come in. He'll drop back to be the supporting role, and Fassi will go and be the aggressive attacking midfielder there. Sam Byram is ready to come back onto the bench. In place of who? In place of Dimitri Mitchell, probably. And that will leave us with the first team lineup. Well, no, do you know what? I'm going to rotate. I'm going to put some of the rotational boys in. Put Coaster in for Riedel, we'll put Alex Donald in, we'll actually put Byram in for Alexander Arnold. We'll start Mabudi centrally, we'll start Darren Graham on the right there, we'll start Gallagher on the left, why not? We'll go the full complement of rotational players, so we'll go with McCrory, Coaster, Denswell, Donald, Byram, Edelman. We're not going to go with Mitchell today, we'll keep Edelman on. Fassi, Burjonas, Graham, Mabudi and Gallagher, and that will be our lineup today for the Motherwell game. We should hopefully be able to beat lower league Motherwell here. God, look at all their regen players. Oof, hundreds of them. Okay, so I will tell them we expect to see a much better performance today. Obviously coming off that eventual 5-2 loss to Celtic at Parkhead. So, yeah, they need to raise their performance levels today. I expect that they will. You know, we're back at home. We're against lower league opposition. We should be winning this. Denswell cutting it back to Burjonas, space to try and bend one, cuts it to Gallagher, he shoots it across goal and Graham's turned it in, but offside. Yeah. It's a shame there on young Darren Graham, but adjudged offside. Burjonas' free kick now is headed away by Ross Donaldson, picked up by Byram, space to shoot, tees it up to Bilal Coaster just over the bar. But a good start, certainly putting the pressure on. Dundee 2-0 up against St Mirren. 3-0 up against St Mirren, bloody hell. It's actually Dundee United, isn't it? It's Lewis Morgan scored for them there. Byram for Graham. Losing it. Ball goes long but easy for Bilal Coaster. Byram now sneaks it round the corner. Graham's flick on though, headed back calmly to the goalkeeper. Motherwell holding okay so far. They haven't given up any real clear-cut opportunities, even though we are probing. Burjonas to Gallagher. Come on, Gallagher. Loses it. Edelman recovers though. Oh, beats 1 and 2. Stands the ball up for Graham. Header away. And the Motherwell defence holding again. Burjonas, Fassi out wide for Graham. Come on, get a good ball in here, son. To Byram. He's got a good ball in. Sam Byram's crossing. Absolutely never in doubt. And Dapo Mabudi turns it around the goalkeeper. And we have our 1-goal lead. Is that a floodgate situation now? Hopefully they can push forward and actually get something for the morale here. Big crushing win. Burjonas' corner's good. It's headed down and it's Tim Gallagher assisting Dapo Mabudi for his second of the game. And it is 2-0 now. Well done to the young lad. He usually does seem to bag a couple of goals when he comes on, Dapo Mabudi. Byram now throwing it to Graham. And Byram again, inside for Fassi. Burjonas now moves it quickly. What a pass that is, and an absolute sitter for Tim Gallagher. Byram to Fassi now. How is this only 2-0? Burjonas finds Edelman, finds Gallagher. Finds the back of Gallagher's heel. Donald though recovering it. Great play. Byram, Fassi, good ball in. Graham moves it quickly. Mabudi finds Gallagher. Acres of space. This time he doesn't make the mistake. And he has the third goal of the game. 2 goals and an assist now for Dapo Mabudi. And we will be going in at half-time with the same scoreline as Dundee United have. And that's a 3-0 lead. No changes at half. In fact, there'll be one change at half-time. We're going to take Denswell off for Murray Wallace. We'll change the senior pro at the back there. Give Denswell a wee break. Keep Denswell fresh for the fixture against RB Leipzig, which is coming up next. Byram for Graham now. Byram again. Into Fassi, into Edelman, losing it, breaks for Fassi, oof, just over the bar. Motherwell goal kick going long, oof, that's poor positioning there by Edelman, who's not had a good game today. It's whipped into the box. What a challenge, Murray Wallace, the senior pro at the back. Fassie's long ball over the top. Graham's in. Go on, son. It's Graham, and there you go. It is for Darren Graham right through the goalkeeper. Fantastic finish. Nice run from him. Great find by Fassie over the top. And we have 4. Fassie, another long ball towards Graham, takes it down again, poor defending, cross blocked, gets a second bite at it. Oh, my buddy, I thought he was on for the hat trick there. Bilal Coaster to Burjonas and Fassie, great ball again from him to Graham, whipped in, away again. Byram nicks it back in again, away again. Steadfast defending here from Motherwell. They clearly don't want Dapper Mabudi getting his hat trick against them, but they just can't get out. Fassie finds Mabudi and now Graham. Fassie again, Burjonas. Fassie looking very good recently, and it's a shot deflected in. Gallagher's shot hits Daniel Higgins, the centre back, and goes in for 5. I think it's about time now that we give them a wee bit of praise. I think you're deserving of it when you bag the 5th. And St Mirren actually are back at 3-2 in that game when they were 3-0 down. Mabudi for Graham now. Can he find the cross to Gallagher at the back stick? Crosses it deep. Gallagher's header. Oof. Saved by the goalkeeper. Should be 6. And we're still pushing for that 6th. Byram. Graham holds it up well. Back to Byram. Nice spin. Burjonas space to hit one. Oh, dearie me. It's an absolute howler from the goalkeeper. And Jamie Burjonas, an absolute floater of a shot, is palmed into the net by the goalkeeper. And we have our 6th. Edelman's looking a bit tired out there. We'll give him a wee rest for the last couple of minutes. We'll bring on Alexander Arnold on the left. He can't really do it, but he can sort of, so we'll go with that. And we won't use the 3rd sub as St Mirren are back level at 3 each after being 3-0 down at half time. Oh, and there's a killer Dundee United goal for 4-3. Brutal on St Mirren. Breaks to Gallagher. Oh, it should be 7 for us. Took far too long to hit the shot. We've won both halves by 3-0 with a 6-0 victory overall. Great experience for the young lads there in the quarter-final of the Cup. Mabudi picks up a tight calf, 2 to 3 days. That's fine. He won't be playing again against Leipzig. Might be playing again against St Johnstone. I don't know yet. That's a good victory. See who we draw in the Cup now. Getting to the semi-final stage now, so we're at Hampden, neutral territory for the rest of the games. Don't want to draw Celtic now. I'd rather somebody else has to put them out. But then on the other hand, you could say we don't have to go to Parkhead if we were going to win the Cup. As Ross County do go to Parkhead and lose 3-0. Celtic will be in the draw for the semi-final, along with Aberdeen and Hamilton and Dundee United. Rangers will play a Celtic in an Old Firm semi-final. Fine, that's alright. I reckon we can beat them at Hampden. It's just at Celtic Park that we seem to be having trouble. I think we'll be okay in neutral ground. But it's not neutral ground for this next game. RB Leipzig bringing the 1 goal advantage to Ibrox. Can we beat them by more than the 1? I think we can. Oh, Edelman faces former club. Did we get him from Leipzig? No, Leipzig sold him to Wolfsburg and then we got him from Wolfsburg. Wolfsburg actually paid more for him than we did. That's really strange. Never got a look in at RB Leipzig. Hopefully he can actually hut them here as David Moyes is unveiled as the new Hearts manager. Well, that'll be interesting. Right. The board wanted to discuss a meeting about extending my contract. Fantastic idea. Right. Where are we? Ron Williamson always seems to bag a ton of goals, man. I mean, look at this. He's played 36 games, 36 goals and 24 assists with 13 Man of the Match awards. That's crazy numbers, but statistically, he just doesn't look very good. It's a bit of a weird one. Multimolina getting a new 5-year contract. It's good news for us. The focus now changing to Leipzig as they come and visit him. McCrory out for Fulton. Bilal Coaster out. Manuel Riedel comes in. Alexander Arnold can't play. Neither can Coaster and neither can Molina. That's right, because of that stupid quirk. Davidson can come onto the bench, but nobody else really can. So we've got a light bench for this one because of the stupid selection issues. In terms of the team, Gallagher can come out for Chiacherry, I suppose. Morelos in for Graham. We'll put Morelos down the centre. We'll go with Buddy. In fact, we'll go with Buddy wide left, and Chiacherry can play in his proper position. Murray Wallace will come back in for Alex Donald. And this is what we're going to have to go with, sadly. Mabudi only at 81% fitness. Fitness report saying he can't really do it, but he's just going to have to do it. So the team: Fulton, Riedel, Denswell, Wallace, Byram, Edelman, Fassi, Jonas, Chiacherry, Morelos and Mabudi. Sadly, Christian Perez is still injured for another 1 to 2 weeks. So it's a big game for Jonas in there. I think it's going to be a tough one because of those selection issues that we have. Being unable to play Molina, being unable to play Alexander Arnold, unable to play Christian Perez. Like, could be too much of an ask. I mean, Sam Byram in for Alexander Arnold's not that bad, but Jonas is definitely a drop from Perez. But his corner's good. It's a bit of a scramble, and Murray Wallace smuggles it home. It is 1-0 already. Okay, maybe I've been a bit too harsh on the lads today. And we've already levelled the tie. So have Chelsea actually against Borussia Dortmund. Denswell's free kick is over the wall, but just over the bar. Huge game today. Chance to progress further in Europe than we have up to this point as Akraf finds Coman. Back to Akraf and now Danilo. Kingsley Coman's away down the line. Murray Wallace trying to block it. It's whipped in. Sam Byram will clear only as far as Danilo though, and it's Yannick Gerthardt to bend one. Good save, Ian Fulton. Always that constant risk of the away goal screwing us over. Forsberg's delivery away by Edelman. Comes to Coman. Forsberg now, cut back. Well done, Fassi getting it clear. Mabudi's flick on Chiacherry. Is there a possible break on? Chiacherry's cross. Nah, too easy for Bernd Leno. It's a good opening half an hour here. We do hold that 1-goal lead. Mabudi's starting to look tired now. As Leno will go long towards Coman. It's all the way over the head of Edelman. It's out wide to Forsberg now. Good play from Sam Byram over the top now. Chiacherry. Oh, he's going to get sent off. Deary me. Well, we're going with a 2 up top now. But I think our chances of progressing just took a fair hit there. We need to get the next goal, preferably now. Byram looking over the top. Good ball. Morelos, can he find Mabudi? He's taking up a good space. It's Mabudi! What a save! Unbelievable. He's got to score that. I'm afraid that might be the chance gone. It's whipped in. Free kick. And when I seen a booking had been given to Chiacherry, I didn't even sweat it. I thought there's no way the striker's going to pick up another yellow card. Clearly he is, as Morata puts Chelsea ahead of Dortmund now. Same for everyone to dig in and give what you've got left. We deserve to win the match. Let's go do it. There we go. That's what I'm going to say to them. Really short of options in the bench. As we come out the second half, I'm just going to try and encourage them. Coman running at Edelman again. Ball in away by Wallace. Don't give anything stupid away early on here. Gerthardt, Danilo, there is a chance on for him. I think Yannick Gerthardt now out wide for Coman. Oh, it's way behind the goal. Excellent. 40 minutes now to try and snatch something. I think we'll need to take Mabudi off eventually. He's looking so tired. As Forsberg's free kick sails over. I'm nervous now. I'm just waiting for it. Campbell and Max Meyer are both on, as is Justin Kluivert coming on for Kingsley Coman. 20 minutes left now. I'm going to throw Darren Graham on for Mabudi. See if he can make himself a hero. Got a goal late on against Motherwell. It's a bit of a different prospect today, but you never know. Leipzig looks certainly to have the superior conditioning now. A couple of lads still up at the high 60s, up at the 90s, where we're toiling a bit. Jonas' ball though finds Graham, it's deflected, it's Fassi! It's Rodrigo Fassi. It is 2-0 with under 4 minutes of the 90 left. Right, what do we do? What do we do? Can Riedel can kind of play out there. Denswell can kind of play out there. Let's take Morelos off for Alex Donald, and let's throw Alex Donald in at the back. Go with a traditional 4. Right, Barjonas can't play deep. Fassi kind of can. Let's try that. Deep line playmaker defend. Right, let's just drop and try and contain this. Play even safer. Waste time. Everything. Let's no look for the overlap now. Let's get these wing backs to just sit. And could we be heading for the quarters? Now we have to remember 1 goal here does put us out on away goals. Let's tell the boys to tighten up. I think that's all 3 subs used. Or do we have 1 left perhaps? If we do, let's just throw Gallagher on. Take Graham back off again, just to waste some bloody time. Oh, Denswell whipping it in. Header away, Pamecano, Meyer, here's the counter. A Kraft coming forward. Yes! He's done a Walter Molina with a ridiculously wild shot. 2 minutes remaining. I don't think there's any tweaks we can make. It's just about holding now. A minute left. Come on, hold. Fulton out to Wallace. There's probably just about time to get suckered still. Way long from Fulton, but he's given it away. Campbell now. 30 seconds left. Gerhardt over the top. Fulton's just hold it, son. Hold the ball. Come on, under 20 seconds left. Balls it out. Alex Donald just hoofs it. Well done, son. If you're not sure about it, just hoof it. A Kraft looking for Clivert, who's flick on, picked up by Denswell. It's over. Time. Yes! And then you go, somehow the 10 men have won it 2-0, overturning the aggregate score. 2-1 we win, and we're through to the Champions League quarter-finals for the first time during our tenure. Amazing. And Fassi has received a bonus of 350 grand for getting to the quarters. We get 5.34 million for it though, which is certainly going to offset that bonus. Chiacherry is banned and he's going to get fined a week's wages. He feels the fine was unfair, but well, tough. Excellent performance. Well chuffed with that. Well chuffed, and I hope we get to register new players for the next round so we can get bloody Molina back in there, and so we can't even get Alexander Arnold in. Yeah, we'll accept the contract and all that. I don't really care about anything to do with that. So we'll have a nice casual fixture against St Johnstone here at Ibrox. Hopefully a day of celebration for progressing to the quarterfinals there. We just go out and enjoy a wee game against St Johnstone here. Monaco knocking out Bayern, and Paris completing their decimation of Sporting Lisbon. So we will have a chance to go, what is it, 11 clear or something? Let's have a look here. Yep, chance to go 11 clear as we play before Celtic play. They are, where are they? They're the Sunday game away at Falkirk. Tough game that, 3rd place Falkirk. Jesus, look at this. Rangers fan poll, espnfc.com. Do you think Walter Molina deserves a new contract? 100% yes. Fair enough. Alright, time for the old St Johnstone game then. Let's rotate again. Fulton can come back out for McCrory. Alex Donald is back in. Lewis Davidson will start ahead of Dapo Mabudi. Morelos is out. In will come David Fopala. We said we were going to give him a shot, so we're going to do it now. Bilal Coaster will come back in as well for Riedel. Who else? We go with Gallagher for Chiacherry. We'll go with Tim Gallagher for Alberto Chiacherry, yep. On the bench, Walter Molina will bring in. We will put Dimitri Mitchell in for Edelman this time. And we'll put Akram Afif onto the bench instead of Chiacherry. Why not? He's not a game all season, Akram Afif. He's played a couple of Asian Cup games for Qatar, but that's it. Is he leaving at the end of the season? He is. His contract runs out at the end of the season. He'll probably make that move eventually to Real Betis. They've been interested for what, about 4 seasons now? Refused to bid a transfer fee for him. Right, we're favourites for a reason, boys. Let's go out leaving nobody in any doubt as to why. And hopefully no screwing anything up. You know, we feel in a good, comfortable league position, but you never know. One loss, and all of a sudden, you're only 5 points, 5 points clear. It breaks for Calvin Miller now. Down the line it goes. Zach Rudden picks it up. Former Old Firm players combining. Rudden switches the play. It's a great ball. It's a great chance, and it's hit the post. Almost a lethal St Johnstone counter there, hitting the post. First big chance here at Ibrox goes to the away team, and that has to be a wake-up call. This really is David Pala's one chance he's getting. But Jonas puts it in, Gallagher down, and it's Lewis Davidson assisted by Tim Gallagher. Good goal, and we have that 1-0 lead. I think St Johnstone have probably blown their chance by missing that one there, hitting the post. Well, they'll try and have something to say about that. It's whipped in, Byram away though. Gallagher now can lead the break. Looks forward. Davidson has a shot. Oh, what a finish, Lewis Davidson, son. Lewis Davidson, what a finish there. That's him got the brace. No even 15 minutes gone. Well done, the young man. Well done indeed. And the early scare has been survived. 2-0 up now. And that should be us. Should be us home and hosed. Can we rack up some more goals here? Rudden cushions it down, but it's easily picked up by Fassy. It's over the top. Davidson, does he have the hat-trick? Great first touch. Oh, he's thundered the bar. And then Xander Clark's managed to get back and recover it. It should have been the hat-trick. He's tried to go for venom and just put it too high. Right, do we have the third? Let's do what we did to Motherwell. Let's get the 3 goals in the first half. Fassy now. Lovely flick to Jonas. Mitchell now. Getting forward. Good ball in. Gallagher's in on the act. 3-0. That's 2 assists and a goal for Gallagher. Great performance from him today. Liverpool Palace really done nothing, but we will give him the 90 minutes. We might as well. Maboudi can get a proper break. Happy with the way things are going. I'm going to try a little adjustment just now. I'm going to drop Fassy back. I'm going to take Jonas off to give Akram Afif the run out. He can go forward. We'll play with a kind of sort of diamond type thing in the midfield there and see how that goes. Afif can be an advanced playmaker, why not? Fassy can be a deep line playmaker. Anybody else we want to try and bring on here? We'll go with Darren Graham on for Tim Gallagher. And this will probably be Akram Afif's swan song here. I don't think he'll get too many more chances to play, but just, you know, he's been a decent lad for us. He's certainly had, he had one season in particular where he was absolutely on fire for us, so I don't want to just unceremoniously dump him out the back door. I want to give him a wee run out as David Fopala scores a goal. It's a debut goal. This is actually his first team debut, even though he's been here for about 5 seasons now, and he's swept in the goal. It's hard to argue with giving him another chance now. We'll throw Riedel in there for Denswell. He can take over the senior role today. And a 4-0 victory is a nice comfortable victory for the young rotational lads, of which Zach Rudden used to be one. He heads it to Grimes. Keeler done for St Johnstone, into Grimes, looking for a space. It's opened up, he's played it wide. They're trying to walk it in here. Headed away by Byram, comes back. Oof, and there's no walking that in. Cedric scores an absolute cracker of a curling into the net. That was a bit like Coutinho's for Brazil the other night in the World Cup there. Great finish to make it 4-1. And it's a disappointment for Robbie McCrory, who thought he was a sure thing for a clean sheet today. But St Johnstone do have their consolation. Skugel switch of play, nicked by Mitchell, forward to Davidson. Good challenge, has accidentally played it to Fopala. Tight angle, gets it in target, but it's easy for Xander Clark. The St Johnstone corner, now they're clearly going for it here, creating opportunities, getting bodies forward. Keeler Dunn drills it low, and it's bounced to Carl McHugh, who's turned it in for 4-2. Come on now, be serious, this can't be happening. It's edge of the box, it's Lewis Reed, it's the post. Byram now, Afif, right, let's have the last word here, let's get the 5th. I don't like that we conceded 2 goals from absolutely out of nowhere, but if we can get the last goal, it'll at least say something. Nope, Mitchell with a miss. It's a good save by Xander Clark, but as we go past the 90 minutes, it's 4-2 after having been 4-0 up. Technically, we've lost the second half here. We were 3 up at half time. So it's actually 2-1 in the second half here at St Johnson. Riedel, Coaster. That's probably going to be it though, isn't it? Maybe one last chance. Afif's corner, away by Keeler, done. Davidson back to Afif. Good touch. Hit. Oh, it's in for Graham, but it's just over. And it will end 4-2 now. It is the 3 points. It is the 11-point gap that we were after. Xander Clark, no time to take the kick. Very happy with the way we played. For Pala's debut. Well, that's going to be it. Triple header today. Nice results. 12 goals scored. 2 of those, of course, crucially coming against RB Leipzig, which puts us in the Champions League quarter-finals. So vital for our growth and our development as we continue to try and make the club a true European force. And we're still obviously on course for the double, having dumped Motherwell 6-0, and then a comfortable victory for the rotational boys again against St Johnson. Some of the boys are coming along quite nicely now, actually. How's Bilal Coaster? No training that great this month. We need to have a word with him. Alex Donald is training well, but still looks a little sketchy. In July, he will turn 18 and he needs to start making some real progress. Tackling is 6. It was 5.4. It's now up to actually 6. So, yeah, he's making a bit of progress, I suppose. What about, he's been asked to work on his first touch. His first touch was 6.4, it's now 6.6, so again a bit of progress. Up front, Tim Gallagher, they're training well again. I think he's worth £5 million. I think he's probably going to be a decent utility player in the future, but he's not going to be a first team starter. Lewis Davidson at 18, he has a chance I think of becoming a starter. How well he's training, and he's already got some pretty decent stats there. I would probably say the same for Darren Graham. Again, got those stats there. He's 19 in September. He's got good 16 dribbling, 11 finishing. He's got decent physicals with that 15 acceleration in particular. So I think he could become a genuine good player for us. I don't think there's anyone else really to discuss. Marcel Edelman, still only 19. Training this month's been a bit sketchy, but worth that 12.75 million. Still got a bit of star of potential ability to develop in him, so he is going to be the left wing back for the foreseeable future if we've got anything to say about it. But listen, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have done, please drop down below and leave a like on the video. It's been a very positive one so far. Anyway, as I say, yes, hope you've enjoyed it. Please drop down below and leave a like on the video if you have done. Of course, to follow the rest of the season, the finisher here, please do subscribe to the channel. But mostly, just thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time when we're at Tannadice to take on Dundee United, and then we host Hibs.